naughty, you like yanny. I say naughty, I say naughty, even though I don't know Japanese. Thank you for complimenting.
Hello everybody, it's me, Nani, and today we're going to be talking about making a popular closed species. Closed species characters are characters that are species that an artist or designer makes up themselves. A species that is closed means you may not make a character without permission or payment from the creator of the species. Or even in some cases, you can't make your own at all, and you have to only buy a design from the creator or those who they've given permission to make designs. Some of my favorite closed species characters, in no particular order, are Jolly Raptors, founded by Simona Tree. This is my Jolly Raptor. His name is Grips. Grim 2, founded by Mr. Grimple. This is my personal one. His name is Archibald, or Archer. And Aminosaur, founded by Star Blaster. This is mine, Steven. There are many other species that I enjoy as well, and that I own too, but these are just a few. How do you make a species? Well, I'm going to start off with what not to do. One mistake that I see really often, to be honest, is slapping two different animals together and calling that an original closed species. For example, a dinosaur dog, or an axolotl raccoon, or a flamingo fox. The problem with this is they're not extremely creative. However, some people may be able to pull it off. From my experience, combining two different existing animals isn't the most creative way you can go, and it can even get you into trouble with the closed species community. However, a lot of the time I see species that are simplistic, such as these examples that I showed, as open species, which I can get into in another video if you'd like me to. Some things about species are completely overused at this point and beaten into the ground, such as animal plus an object. Popular examples consist of fox fan. It's a fox with a tail that is a fan. Water dog. It's a dog that's partly made of water, sand, or clay, stuff like that. And a Cinedog, which is a fluffy anthropomorphic dog themed after dessert, or that's made of dessert. I don't know. Of course, there's nothing wrong with these species. I've actually owned every single one of these at one point, and I still own a few Cinedogs, and I love them to death. But in my opinion, these species have just kind of been beaten into the ground. Some people, of course, can still pull it off, but it's just my opinion and the experiences that I've had with closed species making. Another thing you shouldn't do is blatantly steal anyone else's idea. Do you really like the concept of water dogs, and you decide to make water foxes? So you decide to make water foxes and you have the exact same lore and background as the water dogs already have. And that's just wrong. It's fine to make a similar looking species, but if you're going to do that, you should at least make the background and lore a little bit different. Make it your own. Be creative. Tips on how to make a good species. One thing you can do is combine a couple animals together. More than two. Maybe three or more. That way, it's not that obvious that you're just taking two things from two different animals, like a unicorn dog. Start with maybe 3 or 4 of your favorite animals. Maybe like a chameleon, a cat, and a mouse. I'll try to draw up a little doodle. A tip I can give you is to never stick with your first sketch and concept. Keep refining it until it's something that you can really be proud of, and you know that other people might want to purchase for themselves. Remember that closed species characters are going to be given to other people or sold to other people, and they have to be something that you know that